The following footage you are about to watch was recorded on October 17th, 2021 at around 5:40 in the morning EST, a 15-minute long footage, or recording if you so may call it. The following video you are about to watch may contain personally recorded scenes or potential third-party recorded scenes of modders and modding and hacking in GTA Online. This Modders Caught series is brought to you by me, King Vector 11, who gives you evidence of what could happen to you and what does happen on a daily or weekly basis in GTA Online. Evidence that Rockstar games will never care about unless it involves them directly, whether they are hacked or otherwise. This series is created and brought to you at your expense of clicking on and watching this video by a non-modding player of GTA Online with as much experience as I can get and beyond. This series is in no way, shape, or form affiliated with any management directly leading to or from Rockstar Games, nor tries to impersonate or attempt to impersonate as any Rockstar Games employee or position of any Rockstar employee. Any members involved in this series are innocent until proven guilty, in which they are usually guilty, and is used as an example for what Rockstar either supports or doesn't, since Rockstar prefers more negative influencing modders, such as modders who uses mods to grieve and ruin other players' times, and ends up punishing more positive or neutral influencing modders, such as modders who uses mods for protections or to protect other players against other negative influencing modders. I chose to create this series, and should I quit or leave GTA Online for pastures new is up to my choice. This series is created solely to expose the dark side of GTA Online, Rockstar's continuing support for modding beyond the day and beyond in which this recording or footage was recorded. Comments down below will be shown the following episode. Comments revolved around generally negatively influenced behavior, personal attacks at any member of or the channel, negatively influenced discussions which comes to no resolution, or any form of brain-dead behavior and refusal to show any signs of proper social skill or support of will not only have it be taken down, but you will be permanently denied the permission to cooperate in any comments and other content. Besides, since I do not have the energy or time to attempt to cooperate by lowering myself down to unspeakable levels of touching grass deficiency, viewer discretion is extremely strongly advised. So in today's episode, that was obviously, like I've said, recorded on October 17th at around 5:40 AM EST or Eastern Time, here is a modder that some may wonder why am I showing or showcasing this modder to you guys. Well, obviously it's to let you know of suspicious activity that could go on GTA Online, regardless if it's a modder ruining players' experience intentionally or unintentionally, or just breaking the entire session, which is a negative influencing modder, or if it's just a neutral modder who's just using mods to, well, have their own time, to have their own fun, to mess around by themselves, maybe make friends, whatnot. Totally up to them. Regardless, I do not discriminate. A modder is a modder. And regardless of who is worse or who is better, Rockstar still has this happening, mainly because those who actually care more about the game, such as the mod developers, are just trying to give a new and potentially better experience enhancement into the game that Rockstar should have done, well, 10 years ago, but they failed at it. So that's why sometimes, for those intentions, we have modders like this one that I am going to show you in this video. Just a modder in which I've personally come across that I wouldn't say is trying to do anything to ruin player sessions or is trying to cause any harm directly against any players, but in the end they're just making themselves known, that just unintentionally trying to make themselves known, rather. I have to, find a way to choose my words, that they're just trying to mess around and give themselves a new experience, something that just gives themselves a better experience, just so that they can, well, enjoy the game. So here is the episode, or here is the modder in which I have caught. I like to remind you that I have this box on the top left to potentially hide any Discord notifications that may just be irrelevant and which was caught during the recording of this footage. So on today's modder, which I have definitely would like to bring to your attention, regardless if they're positively or negatively influencing or have ill intentions or not, this modder with quite a bit of cases, or rather catches, of especially spawned vehicles. This modder wouldn't really typically strike me as a negatively influencing modder who just uses mods to ruin players' times. Rather, it looks like a modder who's just giving themselves rather an easier time to play the game, to have fun, to catch up to other players, maybe to like just mess around, probably just spawn a couple of extra vehicles that other players may come across and potentially collect on their own. So I wouldn't really like to say this modder out of my own heart is like bad, but they aren't that good either. They're just in between. Okay? And regardless of who a modder is, I would like to say once again, a modder, obviously, mod developers make mods because the game definitely has its own flaws that mod developers feel like needs better attention at. So like, especially if you're like, if you just die on the top of a mountain, you have to like spend half an hour trying to get down a mountain because your vehicle flies across and whatnot or something, just as an example, where it takes you way too long. And of course the timely length it takes you to finally get your vehicle back after it fell down Mount Chiliad rather is way too long, gets boring, makes you lose your sanity, and that's when a mod developer comes in, makes a mod to say you can now use teleports or spawn a vehicle at your feet, or spawn yourself into a newly spawned vehicle that you can just do whatever you please with it and be done with it. So yeah, I wouldn't really speak against mod developers, but I don't want to fully support mod developers either. But in the end, they have their own intentions, why the modders have their own intentions, why they want to mod in their game. And, well, it's to give themselves an easier advantage to, of course, playing GT Online, regardless how you want to look at it, one way or another. So with numerous catches, or numerous counts of spawned vehicles, obviously I don't want to say this person is bad. I would just say that they're just giving themselves an easier time to play the game. But regardless, I don't discriminate. A modder is a modder. And for those who wants to watch the full 14.5-minute footage of what I have caught, this is what I have caught in my personal recording that I would like to showcase to you, that could happen to you, or that does happen on a daily or weekly basis in GT Online. So without further ado, enjoy the show. And after the show is over, I will definitely go over some comments from the previous episode. And for those who wants to stay tuned until the very end, go right ahead. For those who wants to watch as much as you wish to watch during my recorded footage, go ahead as well. I'm not stopping you. I'm just letting those of you know who wants to be informed of what happens in GT Online, what actually happens in GT Online, which is something Rockstar refuses to care about so much, as they should rather. Anyways, here's the full 15-minute recorded footage of what I have caught from start to end. I think this is possibly the most laggiest session I have ever been in GT Online history. I don't understand how this could be such a thing. I can't even drive. I'm just holding W. I'm not even pressing anything else. My poor car. I've had this since 2017 and it's gotta face this effect. Like freaking bro. Wow. I can actually drive. The fact I'm actually able to drive now. What the hell? It's amazing. I'm still in passive, am I? Yeah. Let's see what these guys are up to. Because I don't know, somehow I have a feeling. What the fuck is in this corner? XQ. This isn't normal. This surely is not normal. fucking guy. If I follow him enough. Let's follow him while he knows I'm following him. Oh, he's going left. What the frick? What's he doing? Is that him? Who's modding? Let's see. Sanma Chan. Holy fuck. Red eyes, damn. Freaking all stats, show profile. Since 2017? Show profile.
God damn, I love your car.
Show profile. Show profile. Show the profile. Oh, not available because he's hidden. That's okay. Also hidden. Huh. The fact that, yeah, maybe mental state fine a little bit, but the fact that this person literally has what the fuck? Where did they go? Oh. I wonder what are they up to at the airport. Usually modders love hanging out at the airport because it's like a free open place. Oddly enough. Oh, they're in a plane all of a sudden. Oh fuck. Where the hell are they? Where are they? The highway, I assume. On the highway. I'm tired, as you can see. But oh, they died. That person also died. And teleported all the way. No, they not teleported. No, not them. That's someone else. Maybe they just joined the session or some. I don't freaking know. There's cops there. I go on Do Not Disturb on Discord. Because I don't want to see any more of this notice. Oh, they just... Huh? Helicopter spawns there? That's impossible. What the fuck? Does a Valkyrie normally spawn there? After how many hours I've played this game, I would not know myself. Ah shit, this corner's Not the best car to have jumped. But still not the worst. Oh my fucking god, that's fast. Okay, that's when you know the person... Oh, what the fuck? The fuck is happening with scoring Blaze? Are you kidding? What the frick? He's just gone. Sure, that's just normal. But what the frick? The guy's just... Oh, they crashed. They crashed. Their helicopter. And scoring Blaze time. Oh, beautiful. The fact that I still managed to not spin out from that amazes me. Oh, you look at what? And they immediately took off with it? So they are modders, so that's why I was getting stupidly locked in the freaking place, freaking lag spiked like a freaking shit. Oh my god, I'm just looking at the radar. Yana. Alright, I'm just looking at this. Okay. That was odd. Afterward, I'm honestly tired right now, so I'm just trying to keep up with following, but like... Oh shit, there's the helicopter they crashed. Where the frick is he? Are they off radar? Did he just literally lock himself off radar to prevent me from following them? Because it's like... Okay. There's another way I can walk. Oh. There's another way I can watch. I want to see San-Machan on TV, caught in 4K resolution. Because unfortunately, no TVs in GTA Online has ever reached 8K, 120 FPS. Oh fuck, I screwed that up. Oops. Okay. Of course, I park my car here usually. But car got locked into place so many times. I'm currently recording at 11 minutes. Let's see if I'll get crashed. Turn on. Freaking select channel, press D. Nope. There, another channel. No. Nope. Kush Power, wow, nice car. San-Machan, you can't spectate them? Because they don't want to be caught in 4K? Is that why I hate my chair so much? I'm sorry if you hear the creaking in the background. My cat gave birth. What the fuck is that? All those helicopters. Jesus. Wait, they're with who? Dr. Choco or something? Nope. But he stopped suddenly. Poor car though, Jesus. It's like dead. Frick's he doing? Scoring Blaze, I don't know. I'm giving up on options because I don't know who else could be with them. Because everyone else is doing their own thing. Ooh. The fact that this doesn't exist in GTA Online makes it funnier. Okay, so you cannot spectate Sanma-chan. Even though Sanma-chan's on the radar finally. They're on the radar. But for some odd, stupid ass reason, you can't watch them. Oh my god. Why do people mod? I'm just catching every modder I can just because. Oh boy. Oh, there you go. Modder caught somehow I didn't get crashed. And enjoy my vehicles in this garage. Including this one. Because license plate says Vice City Stars. Okay, I'm promoting my cars. Anyways. Nope. Guess they'll have fun. Nothing else I want to record. We just know they're a modder. That's it. Have fun. And good luck out there. And so that was all of what I have recorded from this modder as far as I am aware. And of course, I definitely, beyond mentioning mostly spawn vehicles and vehicle speed boosts and just throwing a player here or there left around, maybe they're just friends messing around. So I'm not going to say that they're directly intentionally trying to ruin someone's experience, especially that they were just minding their own business, just doing nothing anyways. I wouldn't really point at that. But beyond that, there's even some potential mods I've caught, just like all character max stats, which kind of seems suspicious, but I can't really point fingers at it whether it was just manually modified or not. And you could even prevent spectate from yourself, which I don't know if that is actually possible, and I'm unfamiliar with it. So if anyone would like to mention down in the comments below if it is possible or not, well, let me know. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm just gonna mark it as potential and not something that's necessarily like a mod. But beyond that, that's generally all the things that I've caught about this modder. Hope you guys did enjoy or found this informative, whatever you may have watched. But now to the last part of the video, which is the comments from the previous episode. And if anyone has any questions or concerns about anything, of course the comments are there as well for whoever it is. Now, the first comment that I've gotten, which I found quite hilarious, but also pretty funny, as I'd say, they told me I am a complete tool. And in my mind, I didn't take offense to it because would you rather, let's say, use a tool that functions or use a tool that's broken? Between let's say two rakes, okay, leaf rakes, you know, typical leaf rakes, you're raking your yard, you're raking leaves. Would you rather one that has a full handle and a rake, or would you rather one where the handle is half chopped off, half broken, and the handle has splinters all over it that's still attached to the rake, and the rake has like missing teeth or like it's not as functional? Which one would you rather? So in my mind, I thought that and appreciated how I'm a complete tool. don't take offense to it. I don't care if someone wants to point at it and say why are you taking like something like, you know, something that's supposed to mean harm to you and you're taking it like a joke. Well, I hate to bring it to you this way, but sometimes you gotta have fun in life. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Add some sugar, and there you go. Have fun. Now this person kind of made me concerned for the first part, but of course I'm the genuine, you know, just first time responder, and just, you know, understand what they're coming from, and if they're cooperative, good. If not, well, they're booted. Anyways, beyond the fact, besides booting, I don't know if I want to really kick the last person out unless they say something really offensive, but they didn't even respond to that point, so kind of seen sus on that point. Anyways, this person though has messaged saying, "Why am I so butthurt? I am not. Some modders are quite fun to play with. Some of them, sure. Some others, not really. Go on Xbox or PlayStation, that's what Rockstar wants me to do, just so it can make them more money. I am not falling for their bullshit, so no thanks. If you don't want any modders, whatever. Or just make an invite only with your friends." That is true. They finally limited players from just freely joining invite onlys at their free disposal if they wanted to. So I decided to respond to them and respond in a genuine how I felt at that moment comment, saying, "I understand there are modders with better intentions than others, some who are chill and some who are abusive to the session. Regardless, I do not discriminate between one or the other, obviously, like I've even done for this episode, to prove to you that this guy was just neutrally influencing. It's just not messing with anyone and just having fun with their own stuff. Modders exist for their own reasons. I am not shy to admit them to the public." And then finally, this person, thankfully, was cooperative. Thank you, Jesus. Responded to me and said, "Fair enough, I guess, but I do agree that Rockstar should fix the anti-cheat as they're such a big company. They surely have enough in the budget to fix it." They do not. Especially that I found out recently, Take-Two is taking most of their money due to increased microtransactions and is doubling the annual pay rate of Take-Two's CEO's budget. Income, rather, being shoved directly into his own personal pockets at his own personal expense. That's what Take-Two's doing with Rockstar's money. Of course, I don't know if Rockstar is making themselves look greedy or if Take-Two's making Rockstar greedy, but regardless, Rockstar should still back away from Take-Two if they are aware enough about how the players just do not respect what Rockstar is doing with their game. Especially that it's 10 plus years old already. I mean, give us easier times to make money now. I mean, the game is anyways coming near its end of its life before GTA 6 comes out, and they're still trying to find ways to make more money off GTA Plus and microtransactions. Which, if Rockstar themselves were against it, they would have backed away from Take-Two and became their own company and just published it themselves. But regardless, that's a whole discussion on its own. So yeah. I don't know if they have the budget regardless, if they have enough of a budget to add proper anti-cheat. Because they probably just don't care regardless. It's just too much money that they're going to spend on something that doesn't benefit them. Why would they? So I responded, yeah, they should, but they refuse to. Other than the fact that they've upgraded a small hint of their anti-cheat on PC not too long ago, and I've made a video on it as well, stating that modders should not be able to detect reports of any kind anymore, which would help statistics set on an account and make it less hazardous for players through the in-game pause menu in public sessions to report someone through the in-game menu, which is a plus, I guess. They kind of care, I guess. But the fact that this is all they have done with their budget on anti-cheat is in how many years? It's past the point of absolute ridicule. I agree. I admit. They really should make the game, at this point, 10-year anniversary for GTA Online, okay? It's already past 10 years. And Rockstar's still not doing much for their game besides, sure, we finally got police vehicles. Yeah, I mean, the DLCs are, like, getting a little better. The Criminal Enterprises made the game significantly much better, but it only lasted how long before we waited for the next DLC to realize, oh yeah, Rockstar cut back on most of their ideas and made it back to the point of having us grind with the most effort possible just for like $100,000 in a single day. It's BS, honestly. It's not. It's honestly not fair, but I don't know what Rockstar is planning on doing, but as far as I'm concerned, they are not backing away from Take-Two, so they support being money hungry. Just for their own personal benefit. It's quite ridiculous. So anyways, I appreciate these comments. I respect it. And now, finally, last but not least, a comment that I definitely respect wholeheartedly. This person has stated, "Keep up the good work. You represent the silent majority against these tyrants. You're welcome. I'm taking one for the team. I'm taking one for the team for those who know enough what is wrong between modders and what's wrong with modding in GTA Online. Some may be shy or scared to admit that modding is absolute bullshit. Some may definitely say modding is absolute bullshit. Some may say, as you've seen earlier, that some modders are fun to hang out with. Specifically this comment, but that's all I'm going to make a note on. But those who really know, players like me, who really know the situation of the modding in GTA Online, it just comes to show how modding has become the new, let's say, I wouldn't officially call it the good meta, but it's still at a point where you either have to use mods for better gameplay experience, or to use mods to protect yourself against modders who are just breaking your game, crashing your game, booting you off the internet, etc. And it's absolute BS. And I don't know how Rockstar just continues to let it happen the way it's happening. So anyways, regardless, I responded with, I appreciate the comment. There are those who misunderstand and others who have sensitive modder egos, but I don't blame them. It's just the average community in which I have to face, and that's as far as I've mentioned on a base point. Beyond, you know, the representing the silent majority against these tyrants and never let anyone misrepresent your intentions. Yep. There are some modders who are just absolute miscreants, and there are some modders who are trying to be helpful to help players get a boost in salary, let's say, or to just give them a free vehicle. Some, I have to admit, unfortunately, some of them I respect more than others. Some of them are trying to be helpful. The other bits are just trying to, like, show off their sensitive ego that I'm the best player in the game because look at me, I have 2 take 1 and Kidians or whatever the heck some of them are using. But as far as I'm concerned, Rockstar is probably selling their source codes to stand the mod menu, which I find quite sus, but I mean, hey, whatever continues to keep the flow of reports through stand modders to Rockstar games, I mean, Rockstar, of course, is going to keep paying them. They even have their own program that many players out there may not know about, where they're actually paying certain players some for catching certain things happening in their game. A type of bounty, as Rockstar like to call it. I forgot where the website was, I forgot where I've seen it, but it's definitely something that exists that I'm definitely not making up. And remember that guy, that named Tossed, who fixed the infinite loading screens of Doom? Cool, like, kind of, I would say, saved it by like 70% loading times. Yeah, Rockstar paid them $10,000. That was the most amount of money Rockstar has ever paid, especially that news topic was brought up to public eyes. But these players who are reporting, let's say, small bugs, or like a mod effect that's happening, or like whatnot, issues, bugs, concerns, or whatever that they are bringing up, that Rockstar over time is slowly fixing, and that's not through the feedback page, because Rockstar doesn't give a flying fuck about the feedback page. I have to sadly admit, they do not care. Unless hundreds or thousands of us report the same exact thing within the same second, maybe Rockstar might care, but that's only if we are dedicated enough. But beyond that, as far as I'm concerned with the payouts, they don't pay any more than $200 US. Any more than $200 US. And you also have to be a hacker yourself for Rockstar to accept it. Because otherwise, how are you going to prove something is broken without being able to prove through the source codes this is what's causing this problem? You know? Which I find quite BS, but hey, Rockstar. Yep, I just exposed Rockstar, and I'm probably gonna be sued or whatever, fired. I don't know, fired from what? I'm not even affiliated with Rockstar. I'm just doing my own thing. Whatever, let Rockstar complain because they got caught. So, anyways, that's all I really have for today's episode. Hope you guys did find it informative, enjoyable. I hope I mentioned as much as I wish to have mentioned. If anyone has any concerns, obviously, I would like to reassure that regardless of who a modder is, whether they're doing it for good intentions or bad intentions, a modder is a modder. And chances are they're going to end up on YouTube through my channel, because I just personally enjoy exposing Rockstar's dark side of GTA Online, something that they should have fixed, that they refuse to fix, because they just care that much about the game, and they care so much more about how much money this game is making and how much they can keep in their own personal pockets without any regards to our well-being, safety, or security, as much as they should, rather. Anyways, that's all I want to say for this episode. Hope you guys did find it informative, and if you want to stay tuned for the next Modern Monday episode, well, stay tuned. For any other content you may want to stay for, go right ahead. I definitely upload weekly updates and news content videos of GTA Online and GTA related news every Thursday evening. If you want to check that out, go right ahead. If you want to check out my Twitch, which I do not occasionally stream on, but if you wish to, go right ahead. Just search for King Vector 11. You'll find Bounty Hunters, the same icon I have on YouTube, and I currently have 142 followers, but I don't stream as often. But if you want to leave a follow, go right ahead. Anyways, that's all I want to say for this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys did find it informative, and well, good luck out there, because you'll need it.